So get this, guys. Apparently the United Nations is planning to test to dim the sun, basically doing the Simpsons episode of blocking the sun. And it's completely ridiculous. I wonder if we got a bunch of idiots in charge, or maybe this is some crazy conspiracy theory, global elite or Illuminati or, World Economic Forum, blah, 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 blah. You know the gist. But are you serious? You know how stupid that is? Blocking out the sun is not going to stop climate change. If anything, blocking out the sun is going to have very serious ramifications and the likes that nobody even wants to dare to see. So I hope people get up in arms about this and protest, because this is ridiculous. Just take a look at this shit.
So as if to prove that we are actually living in the most ridiculous timeline, the Labour government has today announced that they have approved, quote, experiments to dim the sun, or will be within the coming weeks, because they think this will save us from global warming. Brilliant. So I just want to, before we get into the meat of this, talk about a bit of a history and a bit of the context around it. So you may remember that we live in England. There are 8,760 hours in a year, and we can measure the amount of sunlight hours we get in that year, as in the amount of hours that the sun actually strikes the earth and is not intercepted by clouds. And unsurprisingly, England and Scotland are some of the least sunny places in the world. England gets about 1,300 sunlight hours, Scotland like 1,100 sunlight hours. As you can see, the only places that get fewer sunlight hours than us are in the Arctic Circle. Like Sweden and Norway get more sunlight than we do. Russia gets more sunlight than we do. Canada gets more sunlight than we do. And for some reason, our stupid government is like, you know what we need? Solar panels. That's what will benefit England. Solar panels. Here's nearly £200 million in the budget to put solar panels on top of schools and hospitals. This surely won't be a dramatic and just incredible waste of money that future generations will laugh at us for even attempting. But of course, no, they're going ahead with it. Or at least they were going ahead with it until it turned out, oh wait, these are being made in China with slave labor. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to still push ahead with the solar panels. We're just going to make sure that there is no slavery or human trafficking in the supply chain. Because you know what we're going to do is we're just going to trust China's word in it, bro. So that, preposterous, absolutely preposterous. And this all precedes the government saying, yeah, no, we're going to then go ahead of dimming the sun. Again, right, I live in England. I don't consent to you dimming the sun. We don't get enough sun as it is. And how does this help the rest of the world exactly? Are we going to be doing this for... I mean, obviously, we only have the authority to dim the sun over England, which, again, is such a preposterous thing to say. Like, England is not suffering from an abundance of sunlight, right? This is just not the case. And so, anyway, their plan will include injecting aerosols into the atmosphere or brightening clouds to reflect sunshine and various other things that they have decided arbitrarily, that the Labour government that got elected on 20% of the total vote have decided, yeah, no, it's within our remit to just dim the sun for everyone, right? No one voted for this. No one consents to this. You do not have the authority to do this. And I'm not even getting into the discussion on climate change. I just don't want you to do this. I've just got no interest in it. And as many people have pointed out, yes, our government has actually taken on the aspect of Mr. Burns in The Simpsons. The Simpsons did it first. Yes, they have actually decided that you're getting too much sun, and it's not because they're greedy and capitalist, even though they are going to be spending all your money on it. It's that they're trying to save the world by blocking out the sun over England.
We need the sun. Without the sun, things would die off, and wildlife would be affected by this. We would be affected by this. We need vitamin D for our skin. If we don't get enough vitamin D, then we're basically fucked. Like, we need the sun to survive. But these people in England think it's a great idea to blot out the sun because it's global warming, guys. I don't know. It's just completely ridiculous. Sound off in the comment section if you think this is really stupid and idiotic. It really is. And not only that, it's just like the guy mentioned, it's just pure evil. It really is.